Not even a tragic death could stop the war between Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall. Who's right and who's wrong in this decades-long battle? Judge for yourself as we take you inside Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall's feud. After years of rumors that Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker didn't exactly click on the set of Sex and the City, Cattrall admitted that the biggest reason the show ended in 2004 was because of money. During a 2004 appearance on Friday Night with Jonathan Ross, Cattrall explained that after 6 years of being at the center of an enormously popular show, she felt like everyone should be making more money. Unfortunately, those in charge didn't agree, and as she put it, "When they didn't seem keen on that, I thought it was time to move on." This effectively killed the idea of putting out a 7th season of the show or moving forward with a Sex and the City movie, though the team did eventually reunite for 2 films. It completely makes sense that Cattrall would have lobbied HBO for more money. After all, of the 4 main characters, Samantha Jones was certainly the one putting the sex in the show's title. Cattrall was reportedly paid $350,000 per episode and allegedly asked for $1 million per episode to continue on with the show. After the first Sex and the City movie made $415 million at the box office, everyone was scrambling to make a second film. Everyone except for Cattrall, that is, who reportedly requested more money before she would commit. She received it, but by the time filming began, she and Parker were not speaking at all. The energy on set was apparently tough, with New York Magazine reporting in 2009, Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall are no longer speaking, which is making everyone on the set of the new Sex and the City movie uncomfortable. Years later, Cattrall also admitted on an episode of Life Stories that there wasn't really a reason for her to keep in touch with Parker or fellow co-stars Kristen Davis and Cynthia Nixon. She said, "The common ground that we had was the series, and the series is over.
I just wish that Sarah had been nicer."
In 2010, Kim Cattrall spoke to the Daily Mail. Inevitably, the topic of her feud with Sarah Jessica Parker came up. Surprisingly, Cattrall insisted that the real problem between the two of them was that the press and the public didn't want to believe that the 2 women were friends, or at least that they got along, because it wasn't as exciting. As she put it, "They have too much invested in the idea of 2 strong, successful women fighting with each other. It makes for juicy gossip and copy." Cattrall also praised Parker's leadership skills, adding that she would love to move on to another topic. Cattrall said, "She and I are sick of this. It's exhausting talking about it, and a real bore." This echoes the sentiment expressed by Parker in an interview with Elle in 2009, when she said, "I don't think anybody wants to believe that I love Kim. I adore her. I wouldn't have done the movie without her. Didn't and wouldn't." In 2016, Parker was asked to address the rumors once again, and this time suggested that any gossip was firmly rooted in sexism. As she told Time, "They just didn't do it to the Sopranos guys. It was so strange to me and upsetting. We were all at liberty to walk away at any time. But nobody asked those questions of shows with men. Isn't that interesting?" Unfortunately, it seems that any truce between Parker and Cattrall wasn't meant to last. In 2017, amid reports that a 3rd Sex and the City movie was pushed back indefinitely, the same old story reared its ugly head. The Daily Mail reported that while Parker, Nixon, and Davis were all signed on for a 3rd film, Cattrall wouldn't get back to anyone about what she wanted to do. A source reportedly close to production told the publication that Cattrall was the reason why the movie wasn't going forward, adding, "Kim had the audacity to tell Warner Brothers that she would only do this if they made other movies she had in development." Davis confirmed that a 3rd movie wouldn't be moving forward, writing on Instagram, "I wish that we could have made the final chapter on our own terms to complete the stories of our characters. It is deeply frustrating not to be able to share that chapter." However, piling blame onto Cattrall seems a little unfair, especially as the actress had previously expressed a lot of love for her Sex and the City character. Of a possible return to the franchise, she told the Daily Record in 2016, "It could be fun though. To say goodbye completely to Samantha would be pretty hard." After being blamed for the cancellation of a 3rd Sex and the City movie, Kim Cattrall took to Twitter to set the record straight. Cattrall categorically denied reports that she had made extra demands in order to agree to star in a 3rd film. She also revealed that she'd said no to the movie a full year before the news was made public in 2017. When Cattrall appeared on an episode of Life Stories, she finally pulled back the curtain on whether or not there was a feud. She admitted she and Parker had never really gotten along as anything more than colleagues. Plus, she also claimed that she hadn't fully bonded with Cynthia Nixon or Kristen Davis either. Sarah Jessica Parker reacted to Cattrall's comments on an episode of Watch What Happens Live.
Just heartbroken.
As for why she was ready to leave the franchise behind her, Cattrall explained that she had reached a state of clarity in her life and no longer wanted to compromise. When asked if fans would ever see her reprising the role of Samantha, Cattrall revealed on ITV's Life Stories, "Not for me. That was part of turning 60. That was a very clear moment of, how many years do I have left and what do I want to do with it? What haven't I done?" In February 2018, Kim Cattrall's brother was tragically found dead in Canada. After Cattrall shared the news on Instagram, there was an outpouring of support, including from Sarah Jessica Parker and the rest of the Sex and the City co-stars. Parker left a public comment on Cattrall's Instagram offering her condolences, but the comment seemed to enrage Cattrall. Days after announcing her brother's passing, Cattrall accused Parker of exploiting her brother's death simply to get good press. After creating a public post rejecting Parker's support, Cattrall went in hard on her former co-star, writing on Instagram, "Your continuous reaching out is a painful reminder of how cruel you really were then and now. Let me make this very clear. If I haven't already, you are not my family. You are not my friend."
If Sarah Jessica Parker watches this, what would your message to her be?
I think it's pretty clear.
Subsequently, Parker revealed that she simply chose to not respond to Cattrall's Instagram post or any of her comments. As the actress told People, "So there was no fight. It was completely fabricated because I actually never responded. And I won't because she needed to say what she needed to say, and that is her privilege." Even though it had literally nothing to do with him, Jason Lewis, who played Smith Jerrod in the franchise, revealed that he supported Parker's point of view on the matter. Speaking on KTLA, Lewis said, "Listen, I have to say that Sarah was always just so lovely and such a consummate professional, and I think that people should remember their graciousness and the things that have been given to them."
Sure, Jan.
Seemingly, some feuds really are forever, and in 2019, Kim Cattrall opened up to The Guardian about her time on Sex and the City. Making it clear that she wasn't happy about being vilified for turning down the third movie, Cattrall explained, "It was a blessing in so many ways, but after the second movie, I'd had enough. I couldn't understand why they wouldn't just replace me with another actress instead of wasting time bullying. No means no." Cattrall also told the Los Angeles Times that she would like to retire the topic of any fight with Sarah Jessica Parker once and for all. As she bluntly put it, "Everything is on Google, so I encourage you to Google it about anything that I've said."
There. And I cannot believe that you would judge me after everything that we've been through.
Cattrall also suggested to the Los Angeles Times that playing Samantha Jones had negatively impacted the trajectory of her career in the United States. As a result, she was generally only offered roles that were similar to the ones she played on Sex and the City, which is why she began working in England instead. The Sex and the City spinoff, And Just Like That, finally hit HBO Max in December 2021, without Kim Cattrall, of course. After sharing news of the new show on Instagram, Sarah Jessica Parker was inundated with comments about Cattrall's absence from the reboot. Replying to one fan, she wrote, "No, I don't dislike her. I've never said that. Never would. Samantha isn't a part of this story, but she will always be part of us, no matter where we are or what we do." In February 2021, HBO's chief content officer Casey Bloys justified Samantha's absence from the revival, telling TV Line, "Friendships fade and new friendships start, so I think it is all very indicative of the real stages, the actual stages of life. Whether or not we'll be hearing about Parker and Cattrall's alleged feud ever again remains to be seen." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebrity feuds are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.